Alright, we have action. Woohoo. And we are going live. Hello and welcome to the Streams of Epic Adventure. Today we are missing the Soren. Sorry, Soren. I hope you're having fun out there. She got another day. So I do have Smitty. Welcome, Smitty.
I'm here. I shall be twice as awesome to cover up for Soren.
Yes, and we have the legendary Bacchus.
Hey, how you doing?
So we tonight are playing Black Desert. This is a new MMO that just came to the America. Yes, it's finally in the America. It's also in Europe and Australia. So welcome everybody. So today we're going to give you a little rundown about the coolness of this game and the things that you get to do in it. One of which is going to be connecting two cities together to allow you to trade between the cities and earn vast amounts of money and other coins. So Bacchus, why don't you tell us a little bit about the node system in this game and how we go about connecting these your cities?
Alright, so this game's pretty interesting. The fact that you're not just playing in one city, you're actually playing all over the entire map. It's a very vast map. And instead of just always walking around to each location, you visit small areas. So outside of a city might be a farm. There might be that does wheat. There might be another farm that makes corn. The game has a node system to where you can actually link up your city to each farm. And from that farm to another farm to another farm, make it almost like what's called like a node chain. And the reason this is important is because those farms they're not just there for you to run around and gather stuff yourself. No. This game has a better function. You have workers. These workers you'll hire, and we'll show you that later on. But you'll actually send these workers to do your bidding. So we'll start with, let's see, we're at Villia. You want to start there?
We can go down to the other city that we're going to try to link up and kind of work our way backwards, or do some of the quests down there. We've done most of the quests up here, so I'd say probably Idel will be the best bet to do some quests and get our contribution points up, which is how you're able to unlock these nodes. The cool thing is if you just right click where you want to go and hit T, your character will automatically run there. So this is a great time to do that AFK, use the bio, do whatever you got to do. You can also take in the sights. So while your character's running around, you can look around. Say, oh wow, I want to get a picture.
Also, if you're running in a party, a neat little feature is that you can follow anybody in your party. So if they're running to a specific location, either because they've got a quest there or it's on a mission, you don't have to worry about keeping eyes on them. If you're close enough to them in your party, you can just click on their icon in your party menu, click follow, and boom, you're going wherever they take you. And with fog, that could be dangerous.
Yes, I don't have a parachute. So now if you look at Fog's character, you see how she's running with no weapon drawn. That's the running mode. If you look at my character, I'm right behind Fog. I'll come up next to him. My character's running with my weapons out. And so what that means is I'm a lot slower than Fog is. So with weapons, you run, I'd say, 75% as fast as without weapons. And you can toggle that just with the tab button.
We also have a sprint, so if I hit shift here, you'll see me sprint. I have a little endurance bar that goes down. I'll go back up, and then when I'm ready to sprint again, she'll start sprinting again. Hey Twyla, hey Gmon, thanks for tuning in.
Good evening, visitors to Twitch.
Okay, I will have to make a brief detour here to show the viewers something that I really like about this game. Unlike every other MMO you've ever played, in this game, you can climb. Yep. You can climb, you can scale walls. Let's go see this tower real quick. Maybe I can get up that guy. So for those that know me, this is probably a very dangerous thing for most people that follow me. Oh, I tried to jump and grab that. It's me! I want to go up! Oh man, somebody made it. Did you get the little post?
Yeah, I jumped on the post and to the ledge.
I'm such a newbie jumper.
And another fun feature about this game is there's no wave. Instead, it's /flag.
Alright, I'll go over here and show them the /flag.
I jump up on the windowsill and then up.
There you go. The cool thing about the flag is that your guild, when they upload an emblem, is able to see the emblem. So go ahead and flag. So if you look, he's got his little guild logo on it. So that's a kind of cool way to flag down your friends and foes. So that's my /wave, just to let you know. That's what I do. Hi, I'm over here, and I'm talking to you like I'm serious. Alright guys, let's go ahead and continue our little jaunt. Whoops, I pressed the little black demon button. This is your friend throughout the game. This guy will give you quests, he will allow you to enchant things, transfusion things. Like I actually have something I can transfuse right now, so...
I will say one of the I don't know about scariest or disturbing thing is him with his teeth.
Yes. I don't know, this guy totally reminds me of a, like Princess Mononoke style movie.
Ah, yes.
The first thing that popped into my head was kind of Ryuk from Death Note. One of the Shinigami.
So just so you guys know, my graphics are not at max setting. Normally when I stream I run them a little lower, especially being the game just came out and there's a whole lot of new players out there. I can crank it up to full, but my frame rate would probably drop pretty bad, and I don't want to ruin the experience for you guys. But we are at the big town, so what we want to do is grab a few of these quests that are around. I just passed one. We're going to want to do as many of these as we can to build up our contribution points.
And with the quests, I will say one thing. When you first enter a city, there is going to be quests everywhere. Like every vendor, every person's going to have quests. It can be a little overwhelming, so I would always recommend, just grab a couple, work through them. Don't get overwhelmed.
Who was taken hostage after the war, returned to Heidel. However, he was reduced to a feudal lord and completely lost his political will. Grand Chamberlain Jordan Dukas became the de facto leader.
Pretty much all quests that I've found so far are actually spoken, so that's a whole lot of dialogue that's in this game.
Although we lost the war, we mustn't lose our pride as Heidelians.
Alright, one moment. I'm going to turn up the audio on the voices. Well, that would be under voice. Alright, that should do us a little bit.
Welcome. Serendia is full of excellent horses. There's no more precious companion than a horse. Heidel is always full of vitality. There's no time for boredom.
Why did the Black Spirit request me?
So just to give everyone a heads up, the quests that you find from player, I think there's several different quest lines that are going on. There's a main story quest. From what I gather, there's a main story quest where you will go from, person to person within this world and get missions that will advance the plot line. Then there's this plot line where you're helping your black spirit that Fogg had showed you earlier grow and become more and more powerful. Now these two storylines kind of interweave with each other, and then there are just your standard side missions that you go through that that just fill up time and help your character advance.
Ho, ho, ho. Look at this
Dwarf,
giant!
I've had
Bit
enough of your
oversized.
boasting. Quick!
It's about
Don't look
time we
down
go
on
make some money.
otters. Quick!
How
Alright
about
guys,
it,
I'm sending
buddies?
on the Imp Mine cleanup. That one will be fun.
I'm the best otter warrior there is.
Ho,
Quick!
ho, ho.
You
Look
guys
at
have
this
this one?
giant! As you're a bit oversized.
I'm the
No, I
best
don't.
otter warrior there is.
It's right here.
No way, you won't be able to handle me axe.
Don't look down on otters.
Yep, I just got it.
I'm the best
From
otter warrior
who?
there is.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to the
us,
Valley
the-
Lily Inn.
The weasel guy?
Your energy.
The otter?
What? They don't need to treat their customers well now that they're the only inn in town?
No, I'm not seeing that.
You might already have it, or I've already done it.
Excuse me.
Are you inside or are you
I'm sure
outside?
I ordered a pheasant dish. What?
No, it's
They
outside.
don't need to treat their customers well
Outside.
now that they're the only inn in town?
Yep, right over here.
Just eat.
Yeah,
You have
no.
to eat something
I don't have
for
any
your
missions
energy.
here.
Even pork is giving me a hard time these days.
What's the matter? This looks pretty tasty.
Yeah, no quest for me there.
What? They don't need to treat their customers
Might have
well
already
now
done it.
that they're the only inn in town?
That's enough.
Are those ones dressed in blue from the Xeon Merchant Guild?
Even pork is giving me a hard time these days.
Just eat. You have to eat something to recover
I know
your
when I
energy.
enter one of these big cities, and I always try to go by areas.
What?
So I'll
They
go to
don't
like the
need to treat their customers
northeast
well now
area
that
and get
they're
all
the
the quests
only inn
there,
in town?
knock them out, and then come back and get more, and kind of move your way through the city.
So confidently like that in Heidel.
Even pork is giving me a
That's
hard time
Otherwise, it'll be
these
running
days.
around everywhere. And I'm pretty impressed with this game on the fact that it holds your hand, especially in the beginning, with your professions.
Bring me
You have
some
to eat
wine,
Like you'll have a ton of
please.
quests to go teach you how to gather and teach you how to
Excuse
process
me.
stuff and how to cook.
Alright.
It's a little confusing at first, but it helps out a ton.
I pretty much filled up my quest log. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the mine imp cleanup. Right out there to the east.
Lead on.
There's actually two of them. Right there. We're just gonna auto walk over there real quick.
Oh, have I showed y'all my little secret, my little friend here? I call him Rufio.
Oh, isn't he cute?
Alright, boys, I'm sorry, I had to step away for a second. So all quest objectives have this little blue box over their head. Pretty cool. Combat is very fast. And it's very keystroke intensive. So it's like if you've ever played like a probably Street Fighter, kind of like that. If I push back and attack, I do that knockback.
Do you want to go into the ranking system on the mobs?
Sure, why not?
So when you first attack a mob, their health bar won't go down like in a normal MMO. It'll change colors from yellow to orange to red. That's because you have no knowledge on that mob or on that enemy. You have to kill enough of them to get the knowledge. And the knowledge is ranked from, I believe it's C, all the way up to A+, up to S, S being the best. And the greater rank you have, the more damage you'll actually deal, or you have a greater chance of it dropping loot. And it's all random what you get. The cool thing is there's a feature later on in the game where you can actually unlearn what you've learned about a bomb. So if I'm attacking this guy and I plan on, I'm going to farm this guy every day if I wanted to, because he drops really good loot that I like, and I only get a C, I might go to the city, unlearn it, so that I can try to learn it again at a higher rate. Better drops, kill him quicker, stuff like that.
Alright, I got those two done. I do have Altar Imp Warriors still. Wherever those guys are.
There's no cliff in front of us.
Alright, those must be in another area. Not seeing any warriors. Nice thing is on the quest log you can also see these little walking people. You can click them at any time and it'll walk you to where your next quest objective is. Do you guys have the Because I Like You quest?
I've pretty much covered all quests in this area.
Okay. That's a mining one, so I was kind of skipping.
Ooh, we're about to meet our best friends. This is the one mob I cannot stand in this game. Fog, you should go up here just to the right. Let's just take a little up through here.
I need to kill beetles anyways.
Up around these big trees. Let's go hang out, kill some stuff.
Oh, bees.
But I'm allergic to bees.
And what's worse is you can't see them until they're right on top of you.
That's okay, I'm attacking the darkness. Yes, that's how I fight bees. I just swing at everything. And hope something dies.
The annoying part is you might have a quest out here to gather meat from one of these cuckoo birds. And the bees spawn faster than you can harvest one of the birds.
Right, I think I got whatever quest was out here. I had to kill some of these birds.
either one of y'all have a pet out?
Nope.
I'll put mine in.
I could. I have an eagle or a hawk.
What I'm saying, if one person has it out and nobody else does, then he'll be picking up all the loot. It's just something to notice, especially if you group with random people. If you have a lot of melee classes, they could have like all 3 pets out and could be pretty much taking all the loot from you. So just one of those little things to remember.
Alright, I put a helmet on. Not that you can tell. Alrighty, so we've got the farm here, south of us, as a quest. Probably a node as well.
I'm the owner of this mess. Will you help me? There aren't any jobs in Heidel anymore. I'm even beginning to envy shepherds nowadays.
Turn in a few of these, grab a couple others.
You can produce flax in my farm. Will you invest?
Alright, so we got that guy unlocked. Alright, I got a bunch of quests right here in the farm. Alright, that completed that one.
I'm the owner of this mess. Will you help me?
So that got me a contribution point. Gonna need a few more of those. A black spirit wants to talk to me. This is never good. I do like how in this game water actually accumulates. So like when it starts raining, there's actual puddles that form. It's kind of a nice touch.
It's a nice touch.
The other cool thing is your clothes actually get wet.
Indeed. Especially when you fall off a boat. As you can see, I'm actually wet. I don't have my skin showing, but where you can see skin, I'm reflective. Now this game is gender locked. Typically I would be playing a man, but this game, they're like, no, you're a woman. So, okay. Supposedly they're making alternate classes that are similar, but different. And I'm kind of hoping that, like, when the male ranger style comes out, I'll be playing that for sure. So now I gotta kill bees.
Not the bees!
The bees! Ah, I see a beehive. What better way to get the bees out than kill the beehive? When you need to find bees, you can't find them anywhere.
Got some right behind you.
Not anymore.
There's another tree over here, Fog.
Where? Ah, yes. Alright, that seemed to solve that issue. Next, I just gotta go back to the farm.
I'm the owner of this mess. Will you help me?
Follow the indicator at your own pace.
It's an ill omen.
Alejandro said I was urgently needed. I never imagined I'd find servants of darkness here.
Listen. On this land, Monarch of Darkness will rise again. That's what it said. It says the Sealed Master is here. It couldn't be.
And yet...
Do you know something?
No, but I'm sure the Chief of Glish, he'll have some insight on this. I'd better go speak with Freharau.
Alright, you got a nice little cutscene there. If you've ever killed the parasitic bees.
That was
Don't
my
be
wolf.
lazy when it comes to seeking out knowledge. Have you met my wonderful daughters, Clorence and Aelin? Learning alchemy will introduce you to a whole new world.
Nice skill points.
Almost at 2 contribution points. Black Spirit needs to talk to me again.
So how do I invest in a node?
Alright, so first you have to have an anchor city. So you got to figure all nodes connect to the main hubs, whether that's Velia, Heidel, etc. So if you look to your map, Heidel's just southeast of us. So we are actually on a farm here, and this farm is a node. But we can't invest in it until we, if you look at the map, until we invest in the northern guard camp.
For that, we'll need 3 contribution points. But we need to do a couple more aggressive things.
So once everybody gets at least 3 contribution points, we'll head over to the guard camp and buy that. Now the cool thing about it is, once you buy it with your contribution points, and if you no longer want it, you can actually remove your contribution points and get them right back. So you're actually not losing anything.
So how do you invest these contribution points? Is there a person there that you talk to?
Oh yes, a node manager. So we'll go to this guy right here, at the farm. We won't be able to invest in him because we haven't unlocked the node next to us, but you'll talk to this guy, and you'll click on node management. And you should be able to contribute invest.
Yeah.
Or contribution invest. But since how we don't unlock it, you should have a red button that says previous node, I believe.
I see. Okay.
So Fog, if you want to check this out.
Right.
Right over here. So talk to the farmer here, Fog.
There aren't any jobs in Heidel.
So click on node management. Now it should open up to what looks like your mini map.
Yep.
On the top left, does it say contribution invest, or does it say previous node?
I click on it, it says previous node. That will
Okay, so what that...
Northern Guard Camp.
Yep, so it's pretty much helping you out, saying you need to get this node first. So let's go over there and kill some stuff on the way and see if we can unlock that node. Now, also another cool thing is, as we're killing these little pumpkin guys, the mobs drop not just vendor trash, but also stuff that you can trade. So Fog, check your inventory, see if you have any pumpkin vine.
Quite certain I do. Yes, I have 18.
So if you hover your mouse over it, it'll tell you exchange info. It'll say go to that farm, exchange 12 of them, and he'll give you 1 cooking honey. So not all of them are like that. Some you have to give like 100 of them, and it'll give you like 60,000 silver.
Now I have 2 contribution points. Getting closer.
Alright, I'm heading towards that northern gate.
Yeah, we're trying to get Fog 1 more contribution point so he can show everybody.
Alright, we can go back that way. I have a bunch of quests to turn in inside the city, and I'm close to 3. kind of blends the best parts of an MMO and the kind of the SimCity life almost, or more like Railroad Tycoon, where you have to ship stuff from one city to another. Wait, that's too old. Modern game. Civilization.
Yeah, that's another reason why these nodes are so important. Your banks that you have in each city, your vaults, are not shared. So what you have in one city, you necessarily don't have in the other city. But you can transfer, you can actually hire somebody to haul the stuff from one bank to the other, or one vault to the other. And if you have the contribution nodes all synced up and linked up, it's a lot cheaper. If they're not linked, it's like 3 times the amount.
Welcome. Serendia is full of excellent horses.
Welcome to Heidel.
I got
Though
me
we
a cutscene
lost
over
the
here.
war, we mustn't lose our pride as Heidelians.
Enrico.
Urad, what brings you here?
Huh. So you've really moved up in the world.
You've changed a lot too. Anyway, put that down for a minute while we chat.
There. It's drinking water for Glish. We're bringing it in from Heidel.
I've heard the water's contaminated. I bet it's the mudsters.
Everything's gone to hell since Chief Donnet disappeared. Can't you do something about it? You're the only one from our town who has any sway here.
Well, it's hard enough keeping the peace here in Heidel. I've got my hands full as it is. Anyway, the least I can do is speak with Instructor Crewhorn.
A little bit of backstory there.
That's a bit oversized.
Don't look down on otters. Quick.
It's about time we go make
Dwarf,
some money.
I've
How
had
about
enough
it,
of your
buddies?
boasting. Quick. Don't look down on otters. Quick.
Look at this giant. That's a bit oversized.
Dwarf, I've had enough of your boasting. Quick.
Either way, you won't be able to handle me.
Got one more to turn in, and hopefully that'll ding me.
Heidel is currently busy with preparations for the masked ball coming up. Southern Serendia is desperate for adventurers like you. I'd rather not talk about my hometown.
Alright, now I have 3.
Wonderful.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head up here to the node guy. Pretty much you have to talk to the node manager to be able to upgrade them. So we're going to head up to the northern Heidel camp. Is it? Guard camp? Yeah, guard camp.
Yeah, Twyla, the system is pretty sophisticated. There's lots of different game mechanics in here that could, it's one of those things like chess where there's a lot of moves you can learn, but it really takes a long time to really figure out how to perfect it. So it's something to think about if you're picking this game up.
Are you from Velia? Nice to meet you. It must have been fated for us to meet here. Let me shake your hand. My brother said to look at all the stones as a form of gold. Do you know who my older brother is? The #1 drill sergeant of Heidel.
Alright, my main map is not even giving me the unlock ability. Weird. Let me turn in this quest over here.
What was that?
Are you here from Vela?
So here's your node manager. When you
I
talk
talked
to him,
it didn't pop open the node thing.
I settled down here looking for gold. You an adventurer?
I'll get the little
Mercenary?
clicky.
oh, that's the wrong guy. He's the node manager for the mines over there. The guy that you just talked to is the one you need to talk to over here. So this guy right here with the hat on.
Alejandro Farm in the west has a bee farm.
Got it.
Sorry, I stepped away for a second. I'm back.
We just invested in the node
See,
management here in the North Guard camp.
Yeah, this one's just a guard camp. So there's actually no farms, nothing associated with it. So just invest 1 point or 3 points, however much it costs. So now you've linked from the city to here. And then we'll link from here to the farm we were just at.
I like the plucky nature
Or actually,
of
do you want to
adventurers
link
who
it back
hang
up
around
towards the other
forts.
city?
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah, let's do that.
But I need to get a little more contribution.
Yeah, we'll need at least 3 more contribution points. So now what you can do too is say you don't want to farm and get all the contribution points, and you have points on other nodes that you no longer need, you can actually withdraw them if you like as well.
You still came to visit Heidel.
You can withdraw them
despite knowing we
anywhere
lost
at
the
any
war
time
against
through the
Calpheon.
map, but you can only invest them at the node managers. So that's something to think of.
So,
You
Smitty, do you
still
have
came
3
to visit
that
Heidel,
you have on
despite
you
knowing
still?
we lost the war against
I have
Calpheon.
21.
Okay. Then I will withdraw some of mine that are back at the beginner area.
You still came to visit Heidel, despite knowing we lost the war against Calpheon. You still came to visit Heidel, despite knowing we lost the war against Calpheon.
Right, so now I have 3 again.
You
We'll go
still
up.
came to visit Heidel, despite knowing we lost the war against Calpheon.
Alrighty.
Standing next to NPCs as people are talking to them is rather annoying. They just keep saying the same thing over and over and over again.
It's kind of mean, but I do sometimes like just bumping into people.
Yeah, it's a neat little feature.
I would say one thing with this game, though. I mean, no road is the same. They've done a really good job changing up all the surroundings.
Ooh, somebody picked a fight with Veritas is picking a fight with somebody.
Any trading. Wonder if that's Chew.
Oh, it's funny. One of the first days I got on, there's a guild in here called FOE, and I don't know if they were talking trash to people in channel chat or something, but like all the top 20 guilds just all declared war on them like within minutes. It was pretty funny.
Right now, all I gotta do is get that one farmed.
Now you can leave all of your nodes connected. There's no drawback to having other nodes, the entire network connected, is there?
Not that I know. The only drawback is cost. I mean, for me right now, I have 87 contribution points, and I've used 84 of them. So, like the starter city, the very first one, I've pretty much got rid of that. I don't use it anymore because there's no resources I need. And instead, I invested in cities to where I can get larger vaults and tool sheds. So, if you have the points, then by all means, keep it.
Is this your first time on our farm?
I need one more contribution point.
So now, if you look at this guy or this node manager here, she has a different option now. You can actually not only invest in the node, but there's more nodes. So if you look at it, if you click on the node itself, she has a little tree and it looks like a little piece of wheat. Those are actually farms. You can actually invest points into that as well. So therefore, you can send a worker to harvest that ash wood, if you like, or the copper ore.
The node here is connected to Bartali Farm.
There you go. Just showed you the button there. So there, I just hired a giant to do the lumbering.
So the next farm we're going to, starting out especially early on, is the most important farm anybody should have. Because it has a resource of potatoes.
Potatoes.
And we're not all, it's not because we're Irish. But it's because of beer.
Killed the little weasel.
Just had to kill that weasel, didn't you?
Weasel said what?
These nightmares, when will they end?
Alright. So now I got the potato node.
Oh no, I don't have any workers.
Well, you know what? Let's go to Valley and get you one. Hey, look, there's my worker right here. We're passing him. That's a kind of cool thing. When you send workers out there, you can actually see them in real space. So if you look on your if you click on the NPC button, the top right, there's a sickle button.
You need workers?
That is for, and right below the sickle button, it looks like a mining pick. That is for your worker vendor. That's the person you can talk to get yourself some workers. Now you can get one for free. The second one, you have to have lodging for it, because they gotta sleep.
Yeah.
Because that means I need to buy housing for them.
Sure do. Now, another thing that's important is before you start looking at your workers, make sure you already have a house and at least 10,000 silver. Because there's a couple different levels I've seen just from talking to these guys. One is a naive worker, which is kind of gray color in their name. There's a skilled worker, which is a green color, I believe. And then there's a greatly skilled worker, something like that, which is blue. You kind of always want to try to get the blue ones because it saves you a step or two on promotions. But the blue ones cost 10,000 silver each, so... And if you don't have the silver on you, or the lodging, you kind of lose them. Because once you stop talking to that person, it starts all over.
So what they're saying is, go fishing.
Yes. Fishing is your friend.
Got a quest guy right over here. I'm gonna go turn in.
Have you heard about...
Uh-huh.
I heard women pick houses based on what furniture suits the interior.
Cheers. Welcome to Lunar Halo Inn.
Dark beer.
That was the
Beer, a
village.
pretty cheap price to spare your life.
The inn is nice, generally.
But
Their meat dishes leave something to be desired.
Really have to watch out for
I'll give you
Captain.
information.
Yeah, I love how they did the cities in this game. I mean, they really do look alive.
They aren't coming down. It's Elian's blessing.
Little buggers, Mommy's gonna teach you a lesson when you get down.
How did they get up there? If Elian exists, he must favor Valia. Shall we stop moaning about the cats and just go home?
Just purchased some living space here for my workers.
Mommy's gonna teach you a lesson when you get down.
Nice.
The cats will come
Leave
back.
some potatoes.
I'm gonna do the cat quest real quick. Show you climbing roofs.
This is all because Avalyn brought the fish too late.
Yeah, that little girl.
They're watching.
I hope someone can bring them home.
Don't too late.
Little buggers.
Little girl's not a very
Mommy's
good pet
gonna teach you a
owner.
lesson when you get down.
Just yesterday, I had to get a lost cat for her.
Was being built. It's Elian's blessing. Cats do indeed like high places.
First time I tried this jump, I made it on the first shot.
Little buggers. Mommy's gonna
Ever
teach
since
you a
then,
lesson.
it's like 5 or 6 times.
He must favor Valia. Being on roofs.
I gotta slow down right as I go off the cliff.
I know you're angry, but please.
I'll go to the backside. Backside's easier.
That's what I did.
More than one way to skin a cat.
Meow. Sorry if Kitty's watching. We're not trying to skin you.
Alright, the good news is there's cats all over this bloody city, and for some reason they're all hers. You look up on pretty much any roof, you'll find cats.
What are you trying to jump to?
Cat lady and oh, I got up there. There's just no more cats. There's 2 cats up here. She's a crazy cat lady in training.
Well, that's cool. Only one person had to get the cat.
When you get down. Cookie, Mickey, Lori, they're
hope
mine.
someone can bring
I'm not
them
gonna
home
give them
for
to
us.
anybody.
Thank you, Alien.
I'm gonna run over to the node guy and sell some of my stuff real quick, or the trade merchant.
I'm
Just
a
a few
merchant.
wagons.
I even bargain in my dreams.
Just a couple.
So very thankful that you can walk through things. There's no way you'd get anywhere near that if you couldn't.
Welcome, adventurer.
Please avoid traveling long outside town.
What are you guys doing?
Your vision range becomes more narrow at night, which is why you'll grow into a better hunter when going out then.
That's a good question. If you were so Fogabacus, which MMO would this be the most similar to, whether already or released or upcoming, like Crowfall?
Hunting at night, but isn't it dangerous when vision?
I think the side-by-side comparison would probably be Bless. I think that's the big one that this one is going to have a fight with.
That's the first one that popped into my head.
Yeah, Bless is the only one that I see that is going to stand on the same bar as this. Chronicles of Valeria might, when its time is here. And that would be a Western game, developed in the United States. But the two Korean ones right now are Bless and Black Desert. I haven't really found any real game that's on the market today that is like this. Age of Conan was kind of like it. Like, the combat style is very similar to Age of Conan.
Also a little bit like Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul combat, a little bit like this, the combo and you know, just, you don't know tab target, but every other aspect, I honestly don't know of a game that's similar. I mean, just how in-depth everything is.
Don't make such a fuss.
Alright, so we got our little trade route open. You guys want to grab a trade pack? And
I wish
we can escort to the next node, just for giggles.
Alright. So now, on a person, you can carry 1 to 2 trade packs. If you carry 2, you go really slow. So I'm only going to carry 1.
We can be attacked by assassins, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's have... if you drop your pack, then what happens? Is there a way to drop it?
Do you have your donkey here?
I do, I think.
Does everybody have the donkey?
I do.
Well, you know what? Let's get our donkeys. So, easy to get your donkey after you pull him out, just click on his name and double-click left, and he'll teleport to you. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to find them under the wagons.
Actually,
see, because your donkey.
Yeah, my horse is in Olvia.
Yeah, my wagon's over there. Where is it at?
Yeah, I don't know where I left my horse.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Well, the cool thing about the bandits...
Nice.
If you look on your map, the bandits are actually red. They're actually shows where they're at on the map.
Right. Well, how about
so you
we
can
have
actually,
let's have you take a trade pack, and can we assist you, like escort you, or do we have to have a trade pack to even fight the bandits?
You have to have a trade pack to even interact with them. But the cool thing about it is, I mean, where they're at, I mean, we can easily avoid them. You just have to. What it's meant for, the bandits, is people that set up a trade pack and auto run to the next city. That's what it does to get rid of it. So if you just auto run to the next city, there's a good chance you're going to run into the bandits. But if you're actually walking your character, you can just alter your path and avoid them.
I want to pick a fight.
So how do you get a trade pack? Do you go up to the trade manager and take one of these adventures?
One of the cool ways to do it is you can actually make money 2 ways. All trade managers have a quest. So if you look at this guy, his quest tells us. Let me find it. And it'll tell us to. Ooh, this guy has us taking stuff down to Galesh. We don't want to do that. It's too far. So the easy way to buy trade stuff is you click trade and just buy something. Whatever you can afford. So I'm thinking, let's see. Since how my character name is Bacchus, I'm going to go with some wine.
I'm a merchant. I even bargain in my dreams.
And so what you'll hit take and then purchase all.
Because the distance is too great.
There is no empty slot.
Alright, so you'll have it in your backpack once you get it. And once it's in your backpack, it's on you, yourself. So only buy one, otherwise we might go a little too slow.
I don't have an empty slot.
Is your inventory full?
No, it is not. That's weird.
I'm parking my horse over here.
Velia
are
should
y'all
open
going
up
on
a
horses?
new path in its development through trade.
I have a horse, yes.
The chief already agrees with this
Okay, I'll
notion.
get my donkey out then.
But I was
we can
hoping
do more.
to actually engage the thieves.
Oh, we can. I mean, this is even better because we can actually put the trade packs on our mounts. That frees us up to fight if we have to. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to hit max, but on the bottom right, you'll want to look at the weight. Your mounts can hold. Oh, well, get a couple of them because your mounts can hold 3 to 5.
My mount actually has stuff on it. That's where the problem's coming in.
Yeah, this horse could only hold 2, so I got 1 bottle of water or wine.
So put whatever is in his inventory in your person, and then put the trade packs because it's either or on trades.
Your vision range becomes more narrow at night, which is why you'll grow into a better hunter when going out then.
So I have him carrying the wine, and I have him carrying my beer.
Goblins and foxes get stronger at night.
I like that mount already.
I heard that one grows faster when hunting at night, but isn't it dangerous when vision is so limited? Everyone calm down. Just be careful when you go outside the town.
Alright.
Alright, so we should probably go down to the Idle Pass, and there's that thief group right there.
Please avoid traveling long outside town.
Alright, so let me get on my mount.
Your vision range becomes more narrow at night, which is why you'll grow into a better hunter.
Much better than most donkeys.
Are you staring at my ass?
So now, where are we taking it?
I'm just going straight to that little castle thing, Heidel Pass, because there's some assassins there.
Now, we'll warn you. The assassins are going to be pretty strong, so we got to be ready.
Yeah! Yeah!
Fog loves looking for a fight.
Amen. Alright,
So how many packs did each one of y'all get?
I have 5 bottles of wine.
Okay, yeah.
I got my bird out.
Yeah! Yeah!
Assassins should be up here. There they are.
Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ta! Ha! Ta!
Visible.
Ha! Yeah! What? Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Why the heck did I just get mounted? Why can't I fight? Alright, I'm porting to the nearest node. I'll have to walk back.
Yeah! Ha! Ta! Yeah! Yeah! Ta! Ta! Ha! 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 Ha!
We invited somebody to our group.
Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ta! Ha! Ha!
Find the archer and kill that guy.
Ta! 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 Yeah! Ta! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah!
Have we killed any?
I don't think so. See anyone with a red name bar?
No. I think we might want to try to... Is your horse dead?
Yeah, but that's okay. I bought him for this very thing. Go ahead and head south to the camp.
I'm gonna try to get my donkey out of here.
Yeah, that horse cost me about 1 fish.
Alright, my donkey's safe. I'll come here to help.
Oh, are we stowing our donkeys?
No, I'll just get him out of the way so it doesn't get slaughtered.
Are we coming back to fight them?
No. We didn't even do any damage to him, really.
So as you can see, the thieves are pretty high level, apparently.
So, do we know this person that joined our group?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's one of the live stream groups.
Wonderful.
God, run away!
Ta! Yeah, ta! Ta!
Bring him to town. Bring him to town. Let's do this.
I'm going to drop my horse off and hit him. Oh, or you were just coming into town. Okay.
Are we fighting them or we run them off?
We're gonna go. We'll go find a better fight.
Ooh, node.
So now you need your horse though, because that has all your trade packs on it.
No, that's fine. I only bought one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll go to a stable down in the city and resurrect him. That'll be fine. Just shake it off. Don't forget all about it. This is why Fog can't have nice things.
So cool feature is you can buy the different wagons, the bigger ones. I think the biggest one you can buy from a vendor costs about 180,000, which sounds like a lot, but you can get that in one night of AFK fishing, and you can have up to 12 items in there.
I have 344,000 on me. I have 2 million in the bank. AFK fishing. So no biggie.
Yeah, the one thing in here too is weight. Gold or silver costs weight.
Yes,
so that's why the more you have on you, the less inventory space you'll have.
Yep.
It's like in Villia, I think I have like 10 gold bars sitting there, worth $1 million each. It's easier to transfer those than silver.
There you go, Sec. I gave you permission to talk in channel. Now you're part of the stream team. I was looking for you earlier today. That's our 4th party member. But he's muted. So
now let's see how much profit we get for this. We should get a nice little penny because this is a pretty long run.
last time I ran one of these, I lost money.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Well, looks like someone's going on the Oregon Trail.
Where's this trade worker?
So now, before you sell it, you always want to bargain. Bargain will bring up another little mini game. And I'll be honest, I really don't know how it works. I just go every other. As long as you have the energy, you want to keep doing it because you'll make a lot of money. Or a lot more money.
Alright, supposedly I have my trade pack still.
Yeah! Yeah!
My horse may not have made the trip, but I did.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Check that out, guys. That's how you know your host is loyal. He died and didn't even spill my beer. Now that's a loyal horse.
You came to see me. I guess you're pretty good at sensing where the money is. The farther away a product is from, the more valuable it is.
Alright, there we go.
No, there we go.
You have a voice.
I had to exit and re-enter.
Did you get a wagon already?
I can. You guys want me to get a wagon?
Yeah, up to you. I haven't figured out how to get the horse for it yet. Oh, you're talking about buying it. I'm trying to make mine.
I wish I could just buy a boat. Can't figure out how to do that.
Serendia is full of excellent horses.
So I found an FOE wagon on the beach earlier, and my target reticle said it was attackable, but sadly it was not. So was the raft, but they were on it. I figured that would be rather obvious. But swam out and attacked it.
Sounds like a good day to me.
That's it. It was really weird. It was because I was checking like all the other wagons and horses in the area, and none of them had the target reticle, but that one did. It went over, and I was hitting it. It was striking like it was doing damage, but it wasn't giving me any indication it was doing damage.
So here's my wagon, the big one.
I got it, guys. Now, can my party members jump up in my wagon?
I don't think so, but let's see.
I got a farm wagon.
Ah, you run through it. No collision.
Ah.
I can't even ride a horsey. Yep, I'm not getting any interaction on it.
I have to get 10 raw sugar and 1 mineral water.
Alright, I'm gonna take a trade pack from this lady.
Making boxes for good quality pumpkin should bring in a tidy
and
profit.
we can try to go back up if you guys want.
Well, if you do it, might as well fill up your wagon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
So you can carry 14 items.
Alright guys,
See,
we
she
have
has
to
a-
deliver this. It says condition trade skill 9. I wanted to deliver that big old thing, but I guess not.
Well, she has a quest to take wishing kites to Velia. You want to try that?
Sure, let's do it.
It takes money to make money.
So how many slots do I have in that thing? 14?
I don't...
Yeah, 14 slots.
It's too great.
You gotta get your wagon close to it, though.
The Heidel Merchants Union sells goods at reasonable prices.
Oh, there's the wagon horse.
Alright, got 14 of them.
I like that it fills your cart up with stuff.
Yeah, that's a nice thing there.
Well, it puts a nice big pack on the back of your donkey.
So let's take account of how much money you have right now, and we'll see how much money we have afterwards.
Right, 101,260 silver.
I have about 81,000.
We're taking this up to Velia.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to auto map there.
Be careful,
do we
those
have
assassins.
Yeah, we got. So what we'll want to do is after we get through the pass, we might want to cut left over the hill to avoid them.
Oh, I can cut left. Just wait. Don, if you're watching, this one's for you.
Wagon will try right through him.
Look at you guys with your fancy horse wagons.
Oh, over some step! Oh man, I'm just running over a fence.
How much did that wagon cost?
180.
Yeah.
That's like literally a couple hours of AFK fishing.
Does it come with the horses?
No, the horses are separate for me.
The horses come with it.
I had to
But
buy
you
2
can
wagon horses.
Really?
Yeah, I got the wagon and then 2 wagon horses.
Whoa, your wagon's going sideways, Bacchus.
He's drifting.
Drifting.
Drifting, yeah, you get better speed through the turns.
Yeah, money is not very hard to come by in this game. Right, up to here, we're going to have to break left. Once you clear the other gate, head to the left. We're going off-roading. Yeah,
just run over the pig.
Mountain? What mountain? Alright, bears are chasing us. This is a good time.
Nothing better.
Run, Smitty, run! You got a bear on your tail.
Another cool thing about this game too is terrain matters. So, like if you're on the road, the top right above your little mini map, there's a little icon that tells you the quality of the road. So you go faster on roads and slower on hills and rocks and whatnot.
You do have to slow down your horses. They don't just stop.
I'm a merchant. I even bargain in my dreams.
Alright, current silver 125, 198.
Make sure you bargain first.
Won't let me bargain.
You don't have enough
no energy?
I have 4 energy. Oh, it requires 5.
I failed to bargain. Alright, so I got an 8% profit on all these guys, so let's see what happens when I sell. 134,000 is what I got. And I leveled up my trade.
Nice.
Yeah, I got about 8,000.
Yeah, I didn't do as good as I had hoped. I think I only got like 2,000.
So we have missions available. Might as well try the trade mission, maybe. Who knows what that would do? It's gotta be better than the gathering mission, right? Alright, so we need wishing kites, 2 Reuben from Calpheon. Then we need dry mud in Calpheon.
Well, do you know where Reuben is?
No, not yet.
I don't even know where Ruben
And
is.
Shy traditional hat. To itself in Florin. Yeah, these missions are great for high-level guilds, not so great for low-level guilds. I mean, I could get to Calpheon, that's no issue. But figuring out where these other places are, that's no joke.
Yeah, I don't even have Calpheon unlocked on my map.
I'm marking it. That's where it's at. If you guys want to follow me, I can lead you there.
Oh, wow. Well, here's the thing. We need Freihoff's mud. And Freihoff...
I don't have Freihoff, so...
I actually believe I have him unlocked. Let me see if I can find my knowledge here.
The Shy traditional hat. That sounds awful familiar.
I only have 6 nodes that are trade. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, guys. But what we can do is we can go get lost. You guys want to go get lost in the woods in the last 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Sure.
If you want to leave a
Okay.
dog and
Put
horse
your
in
horses away.
safekeeping, you're in the right
The
place.
Shia traditional hat is over in Olvia.
Over in Olvia, huh?
Yeah, neat little trick with the map. If you have the node, you zone in on the node. You'll see a wagon wheel right next to the trader. If you click the wagon wheel, it'll actually spend 1 energy to check the trade prices. It'll bring up everything that they sell. So, like if you go over to Lolly in Alvia, there's a wagon wheel next to her. You click that, tell it, yeah, you want to check prices. It'll tell you everything she sells. And under clothes, you'll see Shia traditional hat. And Florin seems familiar, but I can't think of where that was.
I said it's head up to the northeast, up in those middle mountains.
Yeah, we can head to the northeast here. Let's go on foot. Make it more interesting.
You know what? I don't have Calpheon unlocked. We can always run over there.
I can get you there. I know the way. I know 2 ways, actually. I know up and over the mountain. Is there an east route? You know if you could go around the mountains to the east?
Yeah, you can head pretty much the river from Western Guard Camp. You can take that straight down, and then west.
So Seth, do you have a wagon?
Do I have a wagon? No.
Yeah.
Can I get a wagon? Probably.
I'm gonna check the trade prices up on that one there. Yeah, nothing up there. Those are salt pot. I was thinking if you can get the ones from Olivia, I can get the ones that we just delivered, the kites. And then we can meet in the middle, right at the Bandit's Den Byway.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
But we need to figure out that last one.
What, Florin?
Yeah, let me look it up real quick.
Or the dry mud?
The dry mud. Because you said that you know where the Shy traditional hats are, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so go ahead and go over there, grab those 15 hats if you can. Crap, you're only going to be able to take 14. So, Smitty, go with them, if you can.
Who am I going with? Sec?
Yes, Salaya.
Yeah, let me see. What can I do here?
Okay, Gillish is where that mud is.
I have Glish open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, see, I haven't been down that far south. Florin, I need.
You know
where's
what? I actually have Glish open. Let me. I think I can
You're
actually
gonna need
get down
10.
there. Oh darn
So
it!
what cities do you need?
Okay,
You
so we
need
got
Olvia.
Olvia, Glish, and I can get the other one from the one that we were just at.
The hats out of Olvia have got to go to.
You can
gotta
only
go
use
to
one map
Florin.
at a time. Keep that in mind.
Where's Florin at?
That's what I can't remember.
Does it say a person's name?
Yeah.
Where do I purchase wagon? I'm sorry.
Wagon is at the stable guy.
Okay.
Is Zella? Izella in Florin.
Can't find them.
I'm going back down to that to get the 10 muds. Or the wishing kites.
Are you taking?
Smitty
take
go
stuff
for
with
the
you
dry
then.
mud.
The problem is I can't get the 10.
You can't get the wagon?
I have 103,000. I need 180,000 for a wagon.
Okay, well,
Where's your money at, Bog?
my money's in my person.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Trading.
You can't
Now,
trade money.
well, hold on. If I have 8 slots on a wagon and I can carry some of them, how many?
No.
You think I'll be able to carry
Either or.
2 on myself?
Either or.
No.
I can pick up 2 more. I'll buy 10 exactly wishing kites. And then, but I'll need you to stay at that town so I know where to go.
Alright, I'll head down to that town then.
Because I can hold 14. If I don't roll my wagon on the way there.
I'll start heading down to where you need to go.
Too bad that you can't sell somebody a wagon.
Or
Like
give
person
them
to person?
money.
Well, I mean,
Well, actually-
gold sellers are like non-existent in this game, which is a blessing. Because you can't trade gold. Horses, come on. Use your brain. Not the wall. Turn around. Alright, we got this. 81 minutes to do it. No problem.
Gashki's on a gathering mission to get 1,300 logs.
Yeah. Gathering missions can kiss my keister.
As long as it's not grunts.
Fishing quests are stupid. They're just ridiculous. Even the basic ones like catch 80 mud skippers, and you're like, what the hell? I AFK fish all day and I might catch 3. And you got like 20 minutes to do it or something. It's like, really? These are at least a little more doable.
Have you gotten any of your summoning scrolls yet?
Don't think so.
You came to see me. I guess you're pretty good at sensing where the money is.
Whoa, it just increased my stamina. I guess that'll happen when you're running marathons, right?
Oh yeah. You get stamina from running, you get strength from walking with trade packs.
And you get endurance from swimming, I found out.
Yeah, you should know.
And Smitty, can you ping the map? Where that city is?
Here, I'll take it if you want.
How do you ping?
Control, click.
That's where I'm going.
Alright, I'll meet you there. I got my Black Desert GPS going.
Here, I'll guide you too.
I might, whoa, hey! Good thing this stuff is strapped down. Woohoo! Horses off cliffs! This wagon's a 4x4.
Just make sure you don't take it in the water.
Fogg learned the other day that horses don't like boats. Right, Fogg?
Yes, right at the end of my little trade route, the horse decides to go and disappear underneath the boat. Ah, it fit! Ah, tell me it don't fit. Horses don't like stairs, apparently. Silly horse. Alright, you don't see any ninjas on the way there, do you?
I think I see. They're the red markers, right? Yeah, there's one halfway between the Central Guard camp and Glish.
Come on, donkey.
Just checking on that.
Cutting across.
Good, I can't run things over.
Just watch out for the murder crabs. They look like stones, but they're not.
Oh, those things will straight up murder kill you.
Okay, so here we're getting the dry mud, right?
Is it from here or in Glesh?
Now, where I am at, that's where you want to get the dry mud, because I'm at Frey Haru right. I had a mission to turn in here. Sweet.
Careful, swamp.
How much time I saved?
And welcome to Glesh.
Yeah, I'm standing at the trade manager right now. Dry mud, 684, silver apiece. We have 18 in stock.
Hey, look what the cat dragged in. Another rookie.
Oh, and the Black Spirit wants to say hello to me.
Okay, I got 14 and 14 now.
Alright, I'm following you, Fog.
Alright. You got trade pack?
No?
Do you have any? You don't have any trade packs. So, I can only do 4 at a time. At that point.
But you have your cart.
That is my cart. My cart has 14. I have 10 kites and 4 dry muds. Do you have a horse?
I got a mule. Let me see if I can pull it out here.
Mule gives you 2.
Mule gives you 5, actually.
Does it? Oh.
His mule does, apparently.
Would you care to give my porters some direction?
I don't think there's a stable here.
There is on the other side. See, a small wagon gives you 6.
The hard one is going to be Sekharin trying to find Thorin.
This must be really hard.
I'm going to work on making my way over to Calpheon.
Okay.
Okay, there's a whole different route down here, so that might be good. I'll wait for you, Vinny.
Well, as soon as I stick this wagon on auto run to Albion.
Oh. I left my donkey back in Velia.
We don't have to have a donkey for a wagon. It comes equipped with standard horses.
Thank God.
Then I'm going to get a shabby wagon.
It's at the 35,000 one?
No, that's the flimsy wagon. Do I want to get 6 slots or 8 slots? It's a big jump. I'll go for the 6 slots. Goodness.
Well, the 8 slots, if you can afford it, because that's what we need, is 8.
Too late.
Where are you for the stable guy? Around the corner?
Yeah.
Now, can you send trade packs through the regular storage?
No, but what you can do is that you can get workers to transport stuff.
Horses' eyes are so beautiful.
All right.
They're like a woman's eyes.
So now I'm
Take
going
care of your
to
horse
pick
as if
up
it's
as
your
many of
loved
these. How many dry muds do I need now?
We need 8, so 6.
Oh,
So where are we heading right now?
That's why I was saying 8. We need 10 total. I have, well, actually 6 should work. I think I have 4. I have 4. You're good.
Okay, good. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Where are we heading?
Calpheon, from here. And the road looks clear at the moment. Alright, Smitty, waiting for you to come around.
Oh, are you kidding? It's
This
over the
must
weight
be
limit.
really hard work.
Alright,
All
we'll
right.
have to.
We're
I'll have to get what
just
I
going to
can.
improvise, guys, because we are close to the end of our show here.
Alright, I got 5. We're gonna need one more.
Alright, Smitty, you ready to follow me?
I'm trying to get my wheel turned around here. I'm coming towards you. Alright, I'm ready.
Stick yourself on follow if you can.
No, I can't.
Okay, then just follow
Yeah,
me
I've
as
got
best
follow
you
to
can.
work.
Do I need to slow down for you? You know what? My wagon horses are actual wagon horses, so maybe they go faster.
Oh, you just
No,
got
I
two of
gotcha. I see you.
We're going the wrong way.
Nope, this is right.
Oh, you're taking the southern route?
Yep. I haven't unlocked it yet, so I figured that'd be a good one.
Ooh, I just got the title Highly Knowledgeable.
We are now passing one of the dangerous areas, Red Arcs.
Yeah, I've pretty much found that everything in this area is dangerous, so... Pretty much when I was running out here on Lobby, I was like, okay, sprint through everything, hope to God nothing hit you. Sharp 180. Oh yeah. Well yeah, what, isn't it shift that lets you drift? One of the keys that you can push will actually have your the little thing drift. I saw it. Makes you have a sharper turn radius.
Interesting.
Somebody's AFK horse is dying. Stay to the left side of the road, just keep on going. To the right side. Follow the crazy cat lady. I think we just ran through some bandits.
I think we did.
Good thing my horses run fast.
Look at my horse is amazing. Give it a lick. Tastes just like raisins.
He'll be here all week.
Sadly.
Next year. And the year after that. And the year after that. No.
We're on the bugs.
Makes you wish that you could run over some of the smaller enemies on the map, you know? Just...
Alright. Here's something interesting. Like, look at this place. That little guy's carrying a mountain.
Sure. Because reasons.
I want to move this mountain over here.
In one trip.
If he's got a wife, though, you know that she's just going to be saying, no, could you put it back where it was?
Or even worse, I told you so.
Just had to move a whole mountain by yourself. Couldn't ask any of your friends to come over. Go over to their house whenever they call for you.
Now you're going to complain about your back all week long.
Well, I'll tell you what, mister. The next time I answer a phone and it's someone looking to have you help them move a mountain, I'm just going to tell them no. Ooh, this big stone archway.
We're going through it.
Oh my god, it can't be this easy.
What? Florin, like right there?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's probably weighs 15. Oh, check this guy out. He's got two wagons inside of each other. It looks like a what, 16-wheeler going right here?
No, I only see one bug.
I see two of them inside of each other. Like an 18-wheeler.
You must have a graphical bug or something. I only see one. No, actually, no, it is doubled. There are two of them there.
It's pretty awesome.
Multi-boxing?
I don't know, but it looks like an 18-wheeler.
Oh no, she's
16-wheeler.
She's only got 7 in stock. No way.
How many do we need? 10?
What the heck? What's going on?
What?
Doesn't want to let me in. Is this like closed?
Down here, yeah.
Big rigs aren't allowed to go in there. Truck's not allowed. It's got a loading bay.
You get it back. Oh, see, they won't let us in because we're not Teamsters.
True, true. There's a node manager.
Well, we won't be able to link this one up.
I only deal with goods of the highest quality.
Well, how do you unlock this area?
You gotta connect all those. It's gonna be at a loss to get the guild mission done. Alright, I just turned in 10, and it doesn't give us credit for them at all.
Oh.
Are you kidding?
I accidentally sold all, and they were at a 70% loss. I meant just to sell one thing, and take everything else to a place where it's a 200% growth.
Yeah, well, I just sold all mine, and it didn't even give us credit for it. What's that garbage about?
Oh, wow. I'm going to take a 30% hit on this.
Don't even worry about it. I'd say take it somewhere else. I mean, it's not giving us credit for the mission. Like, I just gave him 10 kites and 10 dry
Is it the right
nuts.
person?
buyback option? Is there more than one?
Nope. See, it tells you to take it to a certain person.
This product. I almost
Kaya
died 3
Farizio
times
and
trying to procure
Calpheon.
it.
That
It's
would
that
be this.
precious.
Wait. No,
No,
this
that
guy's
was not
Wolfgang.
that person.
Alright, and so today we learned a valuable lesson.
Read.
Reading's good.
Yes.
Yeah, the trick is, can I find this person?
And that's how you
now
do
I just
90% of a
unlocked
trade mission.
it.
So use
Where-
your NPC button.
Up at the north gate, there's one. Up at the east gate, there's one.
Who are you looking for? What's the person's name?
Rubian.
Kai. No. Well,
Oh,
for
Kai.
the Rishi,
Yeah.
yeah, but for the dry mud, it's Kaya Farizio.
I just drove my horse right through the middle of the parade. Sure they won't mind, right?
Nah.
Probably like, man, all these fancy horses, and here comes a beat-up wagon.
Turning radiuses on
Yeah,
these
this is
things stink.
Lyncia Herbia.
I want an elephant. That's my goal.
Alright, well, we know for next time, I guess.
Rubian's up here on the north side.
Just ran over a brown raccoon.
Trade vendor Harden.
No, it's
Kai. K-A-I-A space F-E-R-E-S-I-O. So it looks like our next order of business, Smitty, is to build a trade route between here and that previous city that we unlocked.
yeah, looks like it. But darn if I can find that trade manager I need.
I only see 3 wagon wheels.
Yeah, none of them are right. Because I'm at the eastern one, and
I
that's
wonder
not
if it's
the right
actually
one
at a
either.
surrounding city. Because Calpheon is... This is the capital of Calpheon. What if these guys are...
I got one here down to the southeast. I'm gonna go down there.
I'm going to the one up in the north, or the northward one. Let's see if there's... Pretty much the wagon wheels, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it might be one of the surrounding villages.
That's what I'm thinking too. Off-roading. No, that's water. That's water. How about I not go off-roading? Dude, even the brown raccoons here are purples.
Purple things aren't impossible. They're just deadly.
Yeah, but it's a raccoon.
Yeah. You ever gone toe-to-toe with a raccoon? Those things are pretty vicious. I saw them draw a small boy out in the woods while he was in his sleeping bag. It'd be awesome.
Fog, were you that boy?
No,
Fog,
it was actually the guy sleeping next to me.
Fog, show me on the doll where the raccoon touched you.
My toe. Alright, this is...
When I was in the Navy. When I was in the Navy, I was standing watch like at midnight to 2 in the morning at the end of a pier. And during that watch, you know, it's pretty... Nobody's running around, so you're half asleep. And a raccoon comes running into the little guard shack I'm in. So here I am, a big 22-year-old guy, you know, shotgun, 9mm on me. So of course I do the manliest thing I can think of. I throw a newspaper at it and run out like a little girl.
Sure.
But at the time, the base security was coming around because they do their little tours on the piers. So they're honking for me to open the gate. And after about 5 minutes of me not going to the gate and going to the shack to open it, they decided to. Let's just say 10 minutes later, there was at least 15 gate guards all out there. They called everybody in there just to try to get this raccoon out of this shack. It's pretty funny.
Alright, this is no my
son will like this.
Okay, these are chimeras. I'm just gonna keep running through. Holy moly, those things are ugly.
Seem to be in tune with one another.
So she is not the trade person we're looking for. Are you going to the Marnie Path Cave? That looks pretty brutal down there. Alright guys, well, we really must call it a night. So thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Sorry for the late start, sorry for the late finish. I hope you enjoyed the show. We showed you a little bit about the trade craft in this game. We will probably be doing a little bit more of this kind of stuff on the social adventures, which will be taking place Thursday, so be sure to tune in then. That will be 6 p.m. Pacific. Thank you so much for joining us, Bacchus. This was a lot of fun. Great to have a tour guide along with us.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks, Seth, for popping on and helping us out here.
I really don't belong here.
Battle
Have a great night, everyone.